Welcome to Bleep Bloop, brought to you by Mountain Dew Voltage. I'm your host, Jeff Rubin. Here with me from MTV's The College Humor Show, Amir Blumenfeld. On the other couch, my co-host, Pat Castles. And from PeteHolmes.com, comedian Pete Holmes. Today we are playing games based on Back to the Future. Let's start by going back in time all the way to 1985 to the original Nintendo with the first Back to the Future game, Back to the Future.
Look, Hill Valley.
Just
But
like I remember.
see neither hills nor valleys.
Discuss. Man, the perspective in this game is weird. So it's a bird's eye view, yet we can still see you standing up, so you're crawling on the floor.
This was the 80s back in the 50s.
That
Oh
guy's
my god. Whoa, what was that? We just danced.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but there's significantly worse Nintendo
Watch
games.
out, Marty, a bench!
They had a meeting where they were like, okay, people like Paperboy, take Paperboy, okay. Take him
Don't
off the
change it
bike.
at all.
Take him off the bike. No bike. People don't like moving
He's still
fast.
moving forward and he can't stop himself.
Where's
for
the
some
tornado
reason.
in the Grim
Take
Reaper?
away the papers, he throws bowling balls. Why? Because he's Marty McFly.
Let's move on to our next game. Never released in America, Super Back to the Future 2 for Super Nintendo.
But we just played Back to the Future! Doc is an evil
He looks
pink
like the
goblin.
flying dog from the Neverending Story.
Well, they have flying DeLoreans.
Yeah, in Japan it was released as called Today.
What I like about this game is that it's obviously very, very Japanese, yet still recognizably Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So this game's all hoverboard, straight hoverboard. Because
That's a pretty smart move.
Look at him. He's like, yeah, you like this? You like the way I do this? Yeah, pick up the coins. Yeah.
I feel like I fall down every step I take to like a new lower
Is this
level.
sad poetry?
That's Sorry, I'm reading the end of the level haiku.
we're gonna end our adventure on Universal Theme Park Adventures, which features a Back to the Future The Ride level. So it's a Back to the Future The Ride the game.
Hey, where we're going, we don't need roads, but luckily there's a road.
It's still better than no roads. We don't need it, but it's better than nothing. I guess I should say deleted scenes from Back to the Future.
Like if you showed me 10 seconds of this and you were like, there's a game where you get to race around in the DeLorean and it flies around, I'd be like, awesome. I don't care how bad it is.
Yeah, and you hit the clock.
I legitimately believe this is one of the worst games I've ever seen. I like how if you get too far behind, he'll just like stop and wait for you.
This game is
Were you
just
gonna ram me?
It's made by a mom. It's like, make it a race. Make him feel like he's close.
Back to the Future games, concluding thoughts. What have we learned today?
This third one, like you said, kind of like it makes me yearn for an actual someone to get it right. There's something there.
It's amazing that of all the Back to the Future games, that 8-bit Nintendo one is actually the best.
Sometimes an inferior system is where the good games are. There's a really, really, really good Back to the Future games for the Lynx.
But it kind of makes sense because, like, much like the movies, the third one is the worst one, and it was made in 1844.